What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite. Today it is Friday, just up in the loft, getting some stuff to pack up for tomorrow, to get picked up tomorrow. I know today's the start of the 80s festival weekend thingamajig that Nick and Andrew have been putting on. I think there's quite a few people involved. I mentioned it yesterday. I don't pay attention, so I'm really bad. But yeah, it's all for a good cause. I accidentally donated twice, so if anybody watches this, a warning: if you do donate through the Just Giving page, I'm guessing it's because of I'm going to call him Sir Tom Moore, because he deserves to be a Sir, the 99-year-old who did the walk-in challenge on his drive. I think he made like 13 million. It's just mad. Yeah, what was I going to say? He, I think, because it's through a Just Giving page, it just kind of crashed the site yesterday. So I donated, and it said everything's being processed, but nothing come out of PayPal. And every time I've donated before, it comes out your PayPal straight away. So I was like, well, obviously it hasn't worked. So I tried it again, done the same thing, and then it went through again. And then about 3 hours later, I had PayPal notifications of both donations coming out, but it's all to a good cause. I'm not gonna, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not going sourcing. I don't really need the money at the minute, so it's all going to a good cause. But yeah, I think it's on Andrea's Instagram, other people's Instagram, explaining what's going on. So I'll go and check that out. But yeah, today, a bit of a relaxing day today. Just gonna do some packing, done a bit of listing, sold a few things today as well. More sales than there has been lately, let's just say that. So yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff together and then I'll show you what I'm packing up. It's not that much, but I'm not doing today's. I'm leaving today's till Monday. Being lazy. PS, by the way, yes, I am wearing the same t-shirt. I just wanted to add that on. I'm having a 2-day t-shirt while we're in quarantine. I wear the same t-shirt for 2 days. So it doesn't smell. I don't smell like pork, so it doesn't smell. I'm doing alright. I just thought I'd cover that. Right, so this is what I've sold the last couple of days. Nothing. Last couple of days has been pretty crap. I think what day is it? It's Friday, so it was Wednesday. I only sold 2 things, and one of those things sold like, I don't know, I think it was like late at the night, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, so it was a really crap day on Wednesday. Not that much better yesterday, but better than the day before, so you look at that as positive. So yeah, this is a WWE ECW Balls Mahoney figure that went for £4. I think that was waiting for a payment, so I think that was from last Friday actually. Up next is some Lee jeans. I think they've got an actual name on the tag. Waist 27, good lord. He's got a waist of 27. Lee Cade. So Lee Cade jeans. I don't really pick up Lee jeans. I think I've only ever picked up 2 pairs because I just don't go for that much money. I think these went for a best offer of either £7.99 or £6.99. I think I paid like £2 for them. This one is a lady's leather jacket. I don't know why I like the name Fulcrum. I think it sounds rude, even though it's not rude. Fulcrum, don't know. Just a lady's leather jacket that cost me £5. I took a best offer for 18 on that one. That sold late last night. River Island dress. I've had this for a while. This is from one of my clothing bundles from back in the Dizzle. I always think this looks dirty, but it's not dirty. It's just got different colours. That looks dirty, but I think it's meant to like kind of look oldie looking. A River Island kind of schmuck dress, maybe a top as well. I don't know. I advertised it as a dress. That cost me like, I don't know, less than 50p. It went for, I need to jot these down, 5 maybe. Up next, the best sale that I've had over the past few days. Always keep an eye out for this brand when I'm looking for jeans. Nuddy jeans, thanks to Bobby Billington for giving me tips on these. These were Grim Tim jeans. These cost me a fiver. These sold for 30 quid. Always nice nuddy jeans, nuddies. Up next, had this for a bit. I think this went for like 18 quid. But look out for these ones, shirts. It's kind of a fishing shirt. Got what is it called? Is it insulation on the inside? I don't know. But it's PFG Columbia Omni something. There we go. Omni shade light blue shirt. That cost me a fiver. Went for 18. And then the last one. This is the only thing that come out of the loft. Be back soon. DeWar Scotch whiskey framed mirror picture. So yeah, that was my sales. Not fantastic. That was my sales over the last 2 days. Not fantastic the last couple of days, but it's always kind of the same midweek. They're never that good. What up YouTube? How you doing? It is Monday. I don't think I've done any clips of this since Friday. As I said, I was going to do little clips of my days and stuff like that. Yeah, weekend, I didn't particularly do anything. I spent most of the weekend watching YouTube like I think everybody else did. You know, with the 80s weekend going on. What was I going to say? Yeah, I haven't been putting any videos out. I normally do live. Fucking beanie. Get off. Give me a sec. There we go. I normally do live from the loft on Friday. I don't normally. I did last week. And it was meant to be a reoccurring thing. Sorry, I was going to pick that up. It's really windy in Wolverhampton today. Our parasols fell over. Yeah, I was going to do live from the loft on Friday, but I didn't feel. I think everyone was doing like an 80s theme kind of thing. I'm not a massive fan of the 80s. The only thing I know about the 80s, I was born in the 80s, and when I was 14, I could get served in an 80s club uptown called Flares, which was class. That's all I know about the 80s. Remember Flares, full of cougars. Good times. But yeah, so I didn't want to do a live without it being an 80s theme, and I didn't really, I'm not really into my 80s. I don't really know anything about 80s. I didn't want to, I didn't want to force anything. I put donations in, but I didn't want to force anything when it comes to. I don't think it'd seem authentic if I started doing here. Let's do. Maybe I could do. No, maybe not even then. I could maybe do top 10 wrestlers from the 80s, but not really 80s like I was into it in the 90s. I don't know. So it'd be false if I did anything where I was doing right. There was loads of quizzes and 80s quizzes and stuff like that over the weekend, and I wouldn't be authentic if I was doing that. I enjoyed quite a lot of the content. Particularly, I enjoyed watching Edward, Lex, and Nick do the auction. There was a pig on there, and I think what topped it off about that, if you watch it back, is Helen, who I've met at the meetups, met quite a few times there. I turned around because there was a pig, and they were like, "No, it's like Steve's pig or something like that, or is that Steve or something to do with that?" Because I did a video about being a pork boy, which, from what I've been told, surveys in, I don't smell like pork. Surveys in, I am going to sort this out tomorrow. Yeah, surveys in, I don't smell like pork apparently. I know that I think Ashley, it used to be Ashley Cummings, but I think she got married. I'm not going to try and pronounce the second name, but Ashley was giving me shit about smelling like pork. But the majority is that I don't smell like pork, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I enjoyed the auction. I didn't get to see Lex's DJ set. Sorry if you can hear wind. No, I just Now this window's going to come in my face. Come in my face. The window's going to shoot in my face. The window's going to come out the gap because of the wind and hit me in the face. There we go. In the same room. Yeah, so I didn't really get round to. I lost track. Yeah, I got around to watching, like, getting in and out of bits. There was another one where I'm glad I found these guys actually. I know Brad. Is it Two Aussie Thrifters is the name? I know Brad. I've talked to Brad in chats and seen videos of Brad's, but I think it's on a Sunday morning. Is it on a Sunday morning? They do like 4 of them together. It's just hilarious. It's something that I wanted to do in the past with some of the other lads, but we didn't get around to doing it. But definitely just hilarious. It's the 2 Aussie Thrifters, and then I think there's a Aussie VHS radio guy or something like that who's into wrestling, so I'm definitely going to catch his videos. But they did look like hilarious guys, which I'm definitely going to get into. It's really windy here. But yeah, it's Monday, so my window's going to come out. It's Monday, so what I'm going to do is I've got to pick my orders out, and then I'm going to show you what's sold over the weekend. Not an amazing weekend, sales haven't been absolutely fantastic. They've just been kind of plodding along at the minute. My sales have just been plodding along, kind of, bits here and there, but nothing amazing. But I'm on my biggest 90-day total. I'm hitting targets that I was aiming for, I think, but I am getting, I think I might go into that a little bit more in a bit, but I am getting a little bit, I'm missing going sourcing. But yeah, I'm going to pick out the stuff that I've got, and then I'll show you in the next clip. See you in a bit. Right, so this is what I've sold over the weekend. I think, did I get up to that on Friday? I think this is Saturday and Sunday. I think. I'm not 100%. Again, these prices, I'm not 100% again. When I do a sales report, I am going to do a breakdown, more like of a breakdown of the sales when I do. When I keep on it. When I do my top 10 sales of the week, I am going to get more into a breakdown, because the last one was just embarrassing. I was guessing the numbers. So right, we'll do WWE figures first. So just a WWE bundle. I had these for ages. I think these went for about 4. The Rock on its own went for about 4. Jesus. Just a Red or Dead denim skirt. That's when I kind of got into, like, just buying denim skirts because they were selling and then they didn't sell. So I've had that for probably about, I think what I did is I bought a load of denim skirts when it was just coming to the end of the summer, when they were like on £1.50 offer, so they should be going soon, hopefully. But they went for about £4. A lot of jeans, a lot of denim this week. Wrangler. Oh, it's falling all over the place. Wrangler Texas stretch jeans. These cost me $3.99. They're sold for £13.50. And then obviously with postage on top. God's sake. Are these Abercrombie and Fitch jeans? I've had these for a while. Don't know. I think I had them on for, how much did I have them on for? I took a best offer of a tenner, or sent a best offer for a tenner. So I think I had these on for like 12. So I think I originally had them on for $11.99. I thought Abercrombie and Fitch jeans would sell for more, but they don't really. So these were originally on for 12. I took a best offer of 10, or sent a best offer for 10. Boy, it's got wind. These, I'm hoping that the person who bought these has read the listing. These are some Dickies jeans. If you've ever seen the work boots and stuff like that, Dickies. I think I've sold them. I sold like a quilted fleece the other week. I hope the person's read it, because these are turned up jeans. So although I've written down the size, these are actually turned up. I just measured the leg. Advertise them in the listing. They're turned up jeans, and hopefully they read the listing. This, I'm now looking at this, I think it's a pyjama top. So I wouldn't be surprised if I have issues with this. I listed it ages ago. This went for like £7 or £8. I think it's a pyjama top. I advertised it as a jacket, but it has got pads in the shoulders, so I don't know. That cost me like £1. It sold for £8. A weird fish fleece. Always pick these up. This cost me a £5. This cost me a £5 and went for £20. A camouflage hoodie. I've showed this in a video at some point. A camouflage hoodie. I'm not even going to try and find because it's there. It is. There's the hood. A camouflage hoodie, like for paintball and stuff like that. That cost me £3 from a cancer research. That went for £12.50, I think it was. And then this one. Oh no, there's another one there. This one is a. I like this. I've had this listed for a while. This cost me £4 originally. It's a siesta, fair trade kind of schmuck. I had this listed for ages. It cost me £4. I had it originally listed at 25, and then it's been on for. It's got to be on my listings for over 12 months, so I've reduced it 50% discount for £12.49. So I ended up selling for £12.49. And then a denim bodysuit that again I think went for a tenner. I think I had it on for 12. A River Island denim bodysuit, ladies jumpsuit, bodysuit, whatever it's called. That cost me, how much was it now? I think that cost me like a £5, and I've only sold it for a tenner, so it's a bit of a disappointment. So yeah, those are my sales. Not fantastic, but you know, my sales for over the weekend. I don't think there's anything in the loft. I think there's a camera in the loft that's sold, but I think it's only literally one thing. So yeah, it's just that for this week. But you know, sales are sales, money's in the pocket, ain't it? Nah, that's a crap view, ain't it? Actually, I want to show you this before I think this is the. I've showed this before, but it's all the tubs that I've had to take out. It's a bloody nightmare. So I've got to put all those back in a minute. It's a pain in the arse. It is something that I kind of put off during the day. It is a pain. But yeah, so those were my sales over the weekend. As I said, not brilliant, but you know, I'm still hitting targets that I want to hit. Still getting money in the pocket. Still being able to pay the bills. So you know, whatever. I was gonna say, yeah, I got a bit thingy over the weekend. It's getting a bit like, you know, if I'm gonna be honest and shoot. That's the word. I was getting a little bit down over the weekend with all this like kind of being stuck in the house. It's getting a little bit Groundhog Day. You know, the same thing over and over again. Kind of getting thingy with the kid. I'm getting kind of like, you know, I'm worried about the kids. I'm worried about like activities that they'll be doing. Worried that they're not doing enough. Just in case my neighbour's being a nosy bitch. Because she's a bit of a gossip. Hi, if you watch my vlog, I don't think you do. Yeah, just getting a bit like, getting a bit down, just like worrying about like today. I was trying to get Lace to do some kind of like homeschooling, some homework and stuff like that, and she's kind of lost interest after the first like month of us doing it. She's now like, oh, can I just do this? And then at the same time I'm like, do I really want to sit and do, but I'm just being honest, I really want to sit and do kids maths. It's just getting, I've got to get back into it. But I am starting to get a little bit stir crazy, Groundhog Day. I'm feeling alright today, but I just had a little bit of a wobbler over the weekend. That's why I didn't do any kind of clips. Same thing, I tried today because the kids didn't want to. We did PE with Joe, we do that every morning. Lacey has kind of online dance classes that she does, which I used to, you know, when I used to take her to dance classes, a dance teacher has started doing them through Facebook. So she has a couple of them a week. And she does like Outie Mabusa, like dance thing every other day. But yeah, I just feel like they're not doing enough. It kind of, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to end up in arguments with them trying to making them do like some maths or English that they're not particularly interested in. But yeah, just definitely going a bit stirred. There's another 3 weeks at least. I think it might go further. we're definitely not going to get to any point where we're back to 100% normal. I think this side of Christmas, if I'm honest, I think we're still going to be kind of. I think sometimes you watch like there's certain things like football matches or wrestling that I watch, and you look at all these people that are intermingling, and like, are we ever going to get back to that? Are we ever going to get back to a stadium that's full of 70,000, 80,000 people? It does make me think sometimes. Are we ever going to get back to that kind of? Even if they come up with a vaccination, are people ever going to get back to that point where we intermingling so many different? You know, just the thought of it now, just the amount of people that you'd be around and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't seem the norm anymore, and I think that's the kind of thing that I was kind of getting through to the weekend. I was having like a little bit of a, man, are we ever going to get back to normal? Are we ever going to get back to the space where we used to be? And I'm just, I don't know. I think I'm just being a bit melodramatic, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I just thought to share that because I said I wanted to be honest with these clips. Yeah. So when I look back in like a year's time, which I do want to do one of those vlogs where I'm watching one of my old vlogs back. The only thing I tried to do a practice one the other day, it just depressed me how thin I used to be. Like maybe like 3 years ago, I'm like, Jesus. I used to think I was fat then, and now I'm like, man, now you're fat. But yeah, working on that as well. Here with Joe, and I'll do some boxing as well. I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. I've got to get these tools back in the shed. It's depressing as shit. I've got a sales video coming out, hopefully. I might do a live from the loft tomorrow. I might do one tomorrow, seeing as we're out of the 80s weekend kind of thing, and we're not doing the 80s theme stuff. I didn't want to slip my kind of because my lives aren't exactly the most entertaining. I didn't want to slip one of my shitty lives into the middle of like the 80s thing, and it kind of, people might think, oh yeah, Steve Green's was shit. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to do it. So I might do a live tomorrow to take away from Friday. But for now, I'm jabbering on. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you in my next video.